Our relationship with food has changed beyond recognition. No longer is it tasteless gravy and Arctic rolls. Now it's all about organic veg, street food and watching TV chefs. But food poverty is still a problem in the UK. And this winter, thousands of people will have to choose between heating and eating. The scandal in all of this is that each year we throw away over 15 million tonnes worth of food. That's enough to fill 18 Wembley stadiums. The question is, why are we throwing away so much food? And what can we do about it?
A whole litre of that over the top.
Tristram Stewart of Feeding the 5000 has been campaigning to see food waste reused. I went down to the Pig Idea at Trafalgar Square to find out more.
At the moment, when we buy sausages and bacon in Europe, unfortunately, we are contributing to some of the world's most severe global problems, including deforestation and world hunger, because we're feeding pigs food that people could eat, and we're feeding them imported soy from South America, where, of course, the forests are being chopped down to grow that soy. But there is a very delicious and very traditional solution to that, and that is to use food waste to feed our pigs instead. As an organisation, our first priority is to reduce food waste in the first place, and that remains the case. But where food waste arises, if it's fit for livestock consumption, if the law allows it, that's what we should be doing with it.
Great! So we have a free food recycling system that's also rather tasty. But why is this food being wasted in the first place? Celebrity chef and food campaigner Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall to explain.
What you're doing is you're creating a new flavour. At every stage that food is handled in the way things work today, some of it gets wasted. You know, of course, you have to go back a while, and that never used to happen. Food was too precious. So you've got supermarkets who, perhaps being very particular about the size and shape of the fruit that they're putting in their stores, so they're rejecting stuff because it doesn't meet their cosmetic standards. You've got farmers perhaps who are not able to harvest all their crops because of the way that the price doesn't reach the right height for it to even be worth harvesting for them, so the crop goes to waste. And of course you've got all of us at home who don't necessarily shop as skillfully as we might, or get overexcited by some of the marketing deals on offer in the supermarket or wherever we do our shopping, and then the food gets wasted in our fridge.
Unfortunately, I think I might be one of those overexcitable, unskillful shoppers that Hugh warned me of. So I've just got back from shopping and I need to put my food away. But opening up the fridge, I can already see some fish that's over a week old, so I know that's going to have to go in the bin. There's a couple of bits of salad in here that's starting to look a bit rotten and smell a bit funky, so they're going to have to go in the bin too. And as for what I bought this week, well, I've got some curly kale. Now, I've never managed to finish a bag of curly kale in my life. This is the smallest bag that I could find at the shop, and I know that at least some of that's going to get chucked away. And cucumbers. I never managed to get more than halfway through a cucumber before the rest starts to go a bit rotten, so I know that at least some of that is also going to go in the bin. The thing is, I'm typical of a British consumer. In fact, as a nation, we throw away £60 per household per month of usable food. And 10% of all our greenhouse gas emissions come from the production of food that never gets eaten. In the United States, that figure is £75 a month, whilst in sub-Saharan Africa, it's a mere £4. But what about the retailers we buy from? Don't they have a part to play? Alice Ellison of the British Retail Consortium explains their role.
Retailers are, they accept that there is a responsibility around food waste, and they accept that they are, as I said before, at the heart of the supply chain. But also, they want to provide value to their customers. So not only in, value for money, but also, providing customers what they want. So they won't want to oversell to customers if customers are going to throw the food away, because the customer won't value that.
A cup of tea with a bit.
So when it comes down to it, retailers are just giving us good value and what we want. They can't tell us what to buy. But Vicky Hurd of Friends of the Earth disagrees.
If retailers couldn't influence our buying, I'll eat my hat. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant at influencing what we buy. We never asked for star fruit, but we've got star fruit. So let's not be silly about this. We really need retailers to take action.
And what about all those promotions and 2-for-1s? Aren't they tricking us into buying more than we need?
There was work, research carried out around promotions, and it found that actually most promotions are reduced to clear or price reductions rather than buy one, get one free. But actually when those customers are asked had they bought food on a buy one, get one free promotion, of those that said they had, only 4% said they ended up throwing it away.
According to the UN, we're going to have to double world food production by 2050. So we can't afford to waste any food that we do produce. Feeding the 5,000 are already finding fantastic ways to reuse food waste. But the big goal is to reduce food waste in the first place.